Everyone, we'll get this meeting started, our Committee of the Whole, and I would like to invite Mike Lunn up. I guess we have some good news about utility of the future. He's going to talk about that this morning and let us know what this is all about. Welcome.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
A couple years ago, about 2013-14, NACWA, National Association of Clean Water Agencies, the Water Environment Federation, the Water Reuse Foundation, and the Water Environment Research Foundation, and the EPA started a framework about the utility of the future, and they published that, and they called it the Blueprint for the Utility of the Future. And last year, they started a program where they would recognize utilities of the future, those people, those utilities that embrace such a thing and those types of things. And we applied to be recognized as a utility of the future. And some of the things that we said that we were doing, there were 8 areas, we applied in 6. One was organizational culture. And part of the culture was training your employees, embracing your employees, mentoring your employees. As we all know, Govern GR has a mentoring program that's been ongoing. We took credit for that. Beneficial biosolids reuse was another area. We're a BMP partner, a platinum certified agency with the Biosolids Management Program. We're audited on a regular basis on that. So we took credit for that. So that covered 2 areas. The third area was community partnering and partnership. And as you all know, Grand Rapids, we partner with everybody. We do community outreach. Everybody's involved in what we do. It's a great institution. The fourth one is energy efficiency. Our water resource recovery facility uses leading edge technology to reduce our electrical and energy use throughout the year, and we have several projects demonstrated in that. We put that in the application. And watershed stewardship was another big one for us. The green infrastructure work we're doing, the CSO project completion, and all those things that we do as a city, we took credit for as a utility. And we were recognized as a utility of the future, and we'll be officially recognized at the end of September at the Water Environments Federation's Technical Annual Conference. And we couldn't be a utility of the future without our staff. We have many of our staff here. They're the guys that do all the work.
Congratulations, staff. Thank you.
You know, I just stand up here and talk, and in the background, they're out there doing things. We've got people that are out in Vactors with the technology doing things, some chemists, our electricians, some plant assistants. You know, they're around mowing, taking care of our buildings and grounds, assisting the mechanics. Of course, we got an operator here and a plant superintendent, and you all know Carrie Rivette and her involvement with green infrastructure. So that's what it's all about. We're being recognized, and we are a utility of the future. Today is their tagline. So.
Well, well-deserved, everyone. Thank you so much for all the hard work you do out in the field. It pays off, and we know it because we don't get complaints. So, and we get results. We can see it in the city. We certainly have great partners, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so moving on, and this also has to do with water. We have a resolution approving the 13th Annual Mayor's Grand River Cleanup Event on September 10, 2016. May I have a motion?
So moved. Support.
Okay. Carrie.
As you said, this will be the 13th Annual Mayor's Cleanup. Over the years, we've collected almost 200,000 pounds of trash and debris from the river, and it keeps expanding. We had over 1,000 people participating last year. We work with 4 other communities. One of our most recent was adding Plainfield Township. So this is a great event along the Grand River and a great way for people to take pride in their area. And it's $5,400 with $3,750 being reimbursed by a grant. Great partner with West Michigan Environmental Action Council, who runs the event for us.
Excellent. Any questions, colleagues? I would encourage you to sign up if you're available that day. It's a lot of fun, and you get lunch afterwards. And
a light breakfast before.
And a light breakfast before. Oh,
did
wow.
it.
How can you beat that?
did
All
it.
right, just bring your gloves, although they've got all the bags and things, the equipment you need, so. And you probably would get a free T-shirt if you sign up early. On top of that, like if you need another T-shirt. Okay, great. Thanks, Gary. All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Great. Next, we have a resolution revising a salary ordinance for appointed officials of the City of Grand Rapids. May I get a motion? Welcome, Mary Beth.
Hey, good morning, Commissioners. This is really a housekeeping item. We submitted the appointed official salary ordinances back, I think, the last meeting or the meeting before, and there was a slight error. The rate that was used, the salary rate for the city attorney that was used was the 2016 rate, I believe. You know, you do the cut and paste,
Right.
and sometimes it doesn't always work the way it should, or you don't, do it correctly. So this is just to correct the record, because these are important records, permanent records of the city. And so I always tell my staff, I don't care how small the mistake is, I like it corrected because it is a permanent record. Even though we would administer the payment correctly, I want the record to reflect the accurate rate. And that was brought to our attention, and Emily, who you all know does a fine job, did make the correction. So that's what this is. And so I would request that there be approval of that. Secondly, just as an editorial note, I am going to be asking time in the fall to bring Govern GR to do a presentation. That is our internal organization of millennials and other senior professional mentors like myself and Mike and different ones. And they're going to do a full-scale presentation this fall for you and let you know what kind of impact they're having on the organization.
Wonderful. Great. That's good to know in advance. Any questions, colleagues, on this resolution? Okay. Then all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Moving on, we have a resolution approving the submission of a neighborhood enterprise zone exemption certificate applied for the Diamond Place redevelopment project.
So moved.
Support.
Okay. Hi, Kara. Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning. This resolution is to approve the submission of the NEZ exemption certificate for a 15-year period of time for this Diamond Place project. This project meets two of the city investment criteria that have been identified by the City Commission as priorities, one being affordable housing and two being the accommodation